All right, welcome to day 87. I'm going to just be doing 10 miles today as a slack pack, and then I'm going to be shuttled up to Woods Hole. And I'm going to try to see if I can get them to bring my other stuff to Angel's Rest so that I can slack pack from Woods Hole to Angel's Rest, but we'll see. Yeah, my ankle is swollen. I have my new braces on. They feel good. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right? One day at a time. Check in later. All right, so I'm back at Route 611. It's 9:10. I got 10 miles to go. Good news is that Purple Haze and Jukebox are going to take my stuff to Angel's Rest. So I will be able to slack pack from Woods Hole to Angel's Rest on Thursday, which is going to be real nice for me. That's going to be a 12-mile hike, so the fact that I'll be able to have a light pack that day, and then tomorrow, I'll work on coming up with a plan to get to Daleville. Today's hike is supposed to be pretty nice, so not as rocky or not, a tremendous amount of elevation, so hoping I'll be able to enjoy this today. I've got my new ankle braces on. They feel good, actually. I don't have to wear KT tape with them. Has that extra strapping. So let's see how that goes. All right. I'll check in later, guys. Okay, I've got to the Blue Blaze, going down back to Weary Feet. So I just completed my hike for today, and tomorrow is a 0. So I'm just gonna do some really intensive icing for the rest of today and all of tomorrow. And then I'm gonna just have to kind of suck it up and push through to do that 13-mile hike into Pearisburg. So, on this particular hike, I've been doing a lot of thinking because, I limped into Damascus, which was mile 471, and I gave myself 3 zeros and a Nero, and I left. And, my ankle was definitely hurting, but I felt like, the rest was good for it. I didn't receive any treatment or anything like that. But after that slip, going to the alpaca farm that day that I slack packed, and really all of this hike from Damascus, I've been in pain. I've hiked through it, And I'm not saying that people that hike aren't in pain, but I've hiked 150 miles and some pretty, some pretty uncomfortable, let's just say uncomfortable hiking. And so like when you're hiking like that and, the whole time you're hiking, all you're doing is thinking about the fact that you're in discomfort. It's not enjoyable. And I'm not saying that every moment you're out here has to be enjoyable, because I know it's not. And I've thoroughly, enjoyed my hike. But I really need to get some treatment now. Because I know that it's not sustainable for me to hike the rest of this trail with an ankle that's twice the size of my other one. And, and then I'm concerned that I'm going to start causing injuries to other areas. So, the positive news is I've hiked now through to Woods Hole. I've filled in all the gaps, 625 miles. I have 174 miles in Pennsylvania done. So I'm 1 mile short of, right now, as I stand here now, of 800 miles. Unless in the next 2 days things are much worse, I will do my best to just tough it out and do that 13 miles into Pearisburg, and I will be slack packing that, so that will be helpful. And my husband did send over to me my passport card, so I'm going to call my doctor and try to head back to New York and get some new orthotics, get some intensive therapy on it, and hopefully it'll only take a week. But if it takes 2 weeks, it takes 2 weeks. But it's gonna no more than 2 weeks. I'm gonna be back out. So I'm gonna go to Woods Hole tonight. I'm gonna zero there tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I have thoroughly enjoyed my stay at Weary Feet. I mean, honestly, I highly, highly recommend this hostel. It's a beautiful old house. They offer to cook you dinner and breakfast. Both are good. No complaints. Always with dinner, we have a salad, a fresh salad, and hold on. A meal, usually some bread and dessert. So last night we had stuffed shells. I mean, honestly, and they have been so good to me. Slack packing me, offering to help. They're going to drive my stuff to Angel's Rest. So, shoot. Sorry, there's a dead animal, and it wasn't there yesterday, so, okay. Anyway, so, I will be hiking to Pearisburg, and then hopefully a week. I'll be taking a week off, but no more than 2. And I'll keep everybody posted while I'm doing all of that. It's always a little disconcerting when you come out to the road. That's the entrance to Weary Feet. Right over there. And I'm heading up. All right. Check in later. Okay, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up for today. So here's the deal. I decided that I don't want to hike injured, this kind of injured anymore, and my ankle is just not good. So I came to Woods Hole, and I'm really glad I did, because I almost just stayed at Weary, but, I had a reservation here, and I really wanted to come see Woods Hole, and I'll probably be back. And so when I got, because I knew Duke and Duchess and Ninja and Milkbone and Cool Whip are all going to be here too. What I didn't know is Druid, Sweets, Milkshake, Ratatouille, and Sunny D, Fraggle, and Zen are all here as well as Frickle, Second Breakfast, and the Viking, and Wing It. So now that I've made the decision to go back to New York to get treatment for my ankle, it was really nice to be able to see everybody one more time, because I don't know if I'm really going to see them again. And just to have that time together here. And Woods Hole is a really special place, so it was nice. And everybody was just glad to, we were all just glad to see each other. And they're all being so nice about, anyway. So I'm going to fly home on Tuesday. I'm going to fly home on Sunday, not home to New York City. And I have a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning on Tuesday. And I'm going to come up with a game plan with my doctor. I know I'm going to be getting new orthotics between now and Tuesday. I'm going to stay here at Woods Hole tomorrow. And then I'm going to stay Thursday, Friday, Saturday at Weary Feet. And I'm going to fly home on Sunday. Sorry, tired. And just have a day to kind of regroup, go to my doctor, come up with a game plan. I might be there 7 to 10 days. I'm going to tell him I don't want to be there more than that. I'm going to stay with my friend Yvonne and her kids. And so that'll be really fun, because I never have time to go up there and see them. So, and just kind of regroup, guys. And then I'm coming back. So hang with me. It's going to be a little bit of a ride. And I'll video as I go along. It's all part of it. Things don't always go the way you want them to. And, things have to be changed. And, yeah. But I feel settled now that I made the decision, because, I want to hike this hike and not, after I'm on the trail for an hour, be just wondering when I'm going to finish my miles because my ankle hurts. As I said before, I really try to appreciate everything that I can, but, this overriding pain, it's just not how I want to do this. So I'm going to get taken care of. All right, guys. Thanks for your support. It really means a lot. And don't worry, I'm not giving up, and I will be back, and I will finish this hike. I just need to get some medical attention. All right. Ciao for now.